Dude, what's going on? Yo, you've seen this. This is my little corner in the basement, which you probably haven't seen much of is, holy cow. I gotta straighten up this basement. You ain't kidding. So, hey, first thing I wanted to do was I bought this filing cabinet, right? Let me tell you, it took me 15 minutes just to get it out of the box, break up all the styrofoam and throw it in bags to go in the trash. I guess I should have known better, but I was kind of hoping it would come like more together. So, yeah, these had kind of fallen off in the box. They were easy to pop back on. Haven't even looked at the directions yet, but getting ready to. But yeah, here's all the pieces. Well, I don't know about you, but I need a little refreshment before I start this project. Uh-oh. This one got a little crazy. Better stick them in the fridge. We don't need no exploding beers. But we'll grab this. Alright. I know, you've seen this part of the show before. I do like it, though. Okay. So there we go. Hi. So we're going to check out a beer that's not frozen. That's always a good idea. And then let's see about putting this thing together. Where did I throw those darn directions? Ah, here we go. All right. So I could probably figure out how to put this together, but just for the sake of it, just for the hell of it, I think I'm going to actually look at the directions, at least briefly, right? In a minute anyway. All right. So they say before beginning, use a screwdriver to bend the tabs on the left side panel A and right side panel A. I wasn't really paying attention first, and I went looking for them. I was like, where the hell are these? But then I noticed they're talking about at the bottom of each side, right? And they want me to use this for all my building. I'm going to use this. Sometimes I use a drill or whatever. So, yeah, we're just going to push those in, I guess. I'm sure they got their reason. Nice. That was pretty easy. All right. Next we got insert part E into channels of the two side panels and put 8 screws in the holes to make them in place. Okay. Let's do that. Let's make them in place. So, important to note, it looks like they got you doing this with the cabinet laying down, joining the two sides with these two pieces. I started putting it in on the floor and then stood it up and got it the rest of the way in. So, I don't know. You might have to do the same thing too. But now I figure I can just put the other side in. I may need 2 hands to do that. And I got all 4 corners all the way in. I got it all the way in. So what I'm going to say is you might have to like bend the metal a little bit when you're building this thing, because it seems pretty good, but it's definitely some of the edges are thinner than computer cases I built. So yeah, it'll be fine once it's together, but yeah. So let's get some screws in there. So listen, you might have to do a little bit of jiggling around or pushing down to get them to line up with the little holes for these sheet metal screws. One thing I want to tell you is don't go crazy, all right? Tight enough is tight enough. You don't need you're not torquing these like they're a flywheel or a pressure plate on a clutch or a suspension part on your car or stuff on an airplane, right? This isn't the aviation world. This thing is not going to fly. So we used to say, hey, it's good enough. It's not flying. So yeah, that's good for the bottom. Next we got step 3. And there's only 13 steps. The unlucky. Whatever. So we're going to do this. All right. Put the rear wall into the cabinet with the floated upside facing outward, and put 10 screws to hold it in place from the outside. My eyes are not great, but yeah, that says floated. Okay, I think they mean folded. But yeah, we'll do this. Works for me. All right, I decided to stand it up, right side up. It's already starting to look like a cabinet. Imagine that. So now we're going to put the back on, like they said, with 10 screws. Same screws. I'm going to guess that this is the top, since it's got a little anchor point. You could anchor it to a wall or something so it doesn't tip over on you. Let's do this. So it took a little bit of finagling, pushing, twisting, wiggling a little bit. But I got 9 screws in. And I wasn't expecting this, but it fits in here like an insert on the back. It's got this lip. So at any rate, it's on there. It's on there pretty good. But I noticed that I only got 9 screws in. This one, I don't know if I could drill it, or maybe I could just tap it through. It looks like it was a cutout that just didn't get tapped through in the manufacturing process. So I'm just going to tap it, see if I can. So you can see, all I did was put my screwdriver on there, give it a little whack with the hammer, and shook it a little, and the tab fell down in. So we're good. We're good. All right, this part could be a little tricky. And we'll turn the key 180 degrees clockwise, so it's in the open position. And then push the top on, so it's into the T-hole. Here's the top. That's the part they want to push into here. So, yeah. Let's give it a shot. So, we turn the key 180 degrees clockwise. Put that piece down. And then, basically, they want you to pull this up. Right? And then it will fit onto there. So I'll bet the next step is going to be screwing this to the sides and the back. Well, we'll see here in a minute. Yep, sure enough, use 2 screws to secure the top panel from outside. I don't know, it looks like more than 2 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see a lot more spots. Oh, okay. 4 more screws secure the top panel from inside. Okay, so I got it. These 2 screws here are the same as these 2 screws here. They're just showing you where they're at. And they are in the back. Right? Connecting the back panel to the top. Once you get those in there, it should be easy to do the rest. And once you do the other 4 from inside. Alright, I had to climb up in there a little bit, but here's the 4 screws for the inside. Right? And you can see there's the 2 from the outside. Nice! Let's move on to the next step. So next step is attach it to the wall. We're not doing that. I mean, you can if you want, but we're not doing that. So the next thing is making the drawers. So yeah, I thought these looked kind of funny because they look like they flex. It's all one piece and it bends apart. So you have to be real careful about how we do that. But those connect to the fronts and then we can put them in. Alright, so I just made this all bent together. You can see all the styrofoam still in there. Bent it out straight. So you don't want to keep bending this back and forth because there ain't much there, but it's strong enough to endure bending it once or straightening it out a little, right? And then that's going to be the back. And those are going to be the fronts. And then these are going to be the side rails. So we're just going to follow through with the directions and get that all put together. Nice. So yes, I know it said all this. But basically you just unfold one of those like that. And then make these tabs. Make the tabs on the front fit. Let's get these tabs. Right. You stick it through the slots on the front of this. Line them up, all 4, and then just bend them over nice and flat so it holds it tight. And then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. And that's how the front's going. Not as bad as the directions make it look. It's really simple once you do it. So there it is. The back is put on. It's literally the same thing. You stick this into the back. Stick this into the back and you slide it outwards and go into the tabs, and the tabs will be sticking out. You go into the slots, tabs will be sticking through the slots. You bend them all over, and then I just went a little extra and tapped them flat, right? So that's how they end up. That's good. Not going anywhere. Next I got is putting the label frame on. That looks like this. And we're just going to put it on with a couple nuts and bolts they give us. The screwdriver they gave us, it's not really going to work. But I got my 6-in-1. Works perfect. Again, don't need to go crazy on any of these screws because it's not like it's going to fly or anything. You know what I mean? Next it says this file hanging bar can be put inside. So I think we'll figure out more about this later, but yeah. Actually, I get it. You're either going to pick this one, this one, this one, or this one, depending on what size files you're hanging. But like I say, we'll just put it in there for now. We'll have to figure it out later after we get our folders. Next, you're making sure that this is still in the unlocked position. Alright. You didn't change the key, I hope. And make sure that's up. And then pull these both all the way out. And then you're going to hang this here, 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 and here. Right? Might be kind of tricky, but we're going to go for it. There's the spots that will hang on it. Once you get it on there, you shouldn't have to mess with it again, but I mean, getting it on there might be tricky. Let's see. Let's see how tricky it is. So there it is. I had to push down on a little bit, make them click into place. Now we should be good to go. Oh, something wrong? Oh, okay. This must have fell down. Oh, that's okay. It wants to lock. I guess that's the way it is. I mean, I paid $130, so probably could have spent a lot more on a nicer one. So maybe once all 4 drawers are in, it'll operate smoother. But hey, it's just for storage papers, historical stuff. It's not like I'm going to be opening it every day anyway. So I'm going to build the other 3 drawers and then exactly the same way. And then it should be good to go. Yo! So there it is. The completed product. Alright? Tell you one thing right now. If you were trying to do it with this that they gave you, you'd get there eventually, I guess. But not as easily as with your favorite 6-in-1. This is Stanley, but I got a lot of other 6-in-1s laying around here. Right, so definitely need that. It's finished. I can tell you, it's decent. Like I said, I'm going to leave these things off until I figure out what size folders I'm going to be hanging. You got the slots so you can change wherever you want. But a little bit disappointed. I'm not going to be able to use the fancy key lock deal because it just wasn't opening and closing right. No joy until I completely took the locking mechanism out. It was just whether it was locked or unlocked. And there wasn't much to it. I mean, you just had to make sure that you had that right. And I did. It just wasn't working right. Okay. So you can see it's not precision, right? It's not exactly smooth operating. Maybe I could tweak it a little bit more. But, the other 3 drawers seem fine. I'm going to chalk this up to what do you want for the money, right? So my brother likes to say you get what you pay for sometimes. and this was $130. So for that, once I get the paper in there, maybe adjust this a little bit. It won't rub. And the other 3 drawers are good. Alright. So, yeah. And what are you going to do after you build it? You're going to return it? All you can do is complain. So, yeah, I'll take it. For $130, I got something I can store my stuff in. So there it is. Hey, until next time, have a good one. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe if you want to see more.